The Raptors take on the Nets, 1:30 p.m. Eastern tip-off in the bubble. Raptors up 2-0 in this series. The Raptors are also the 11-point favorite in this matchup here. Total's 220 flat. The Nets are plus 550 for an upset win on the money line. And if you like Brooklyn plus 11, they're minus $1.10 to cover. I'm 2-0. My last two daily best plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also hitting at 71% my last 7 picks in that same package. For more information on how you can access these exclusive premium selections for just $1.99, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, the Nets have lost their last 3 straight games, along with 4 out of their last 7. And as a matter of fact, Brooklyn gave up 130 points per contest on average in those 4 losses. The Nets have won just 39% of their games away from home this season. They were also victorious in just 16 out of 40 when catching plus money. Brooklyn is in the bottom 10 in offensive field goal percentage, bottom 10 in defensive rebounding. They've also lost 8 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Toronto. And speaking of the Raps, they've won their last 6 straight, and they held their opponents to just 107 points per contest during that span. They also won 13 out of their last 14 ball games, and they've won 83% of their games when favored this season. Toronto's in the top 5 in shooting the 3 ball, top 10 in free throw percentage. They're also giving up just 106 points per contest on average for the entire season. They're also holding their opponents to just 42% from the field. Freddie VanVleet's averaging 27 a night in the playoffs, 4 rebounds, 11 assists. Kyle Lowry's also averaged 19 a game in the postseason, 8 boards and 5 dishes for him. And Pascal Siakam scored 19 a game along with 9 boards and 2 assists in this very series. Toronto's won 75% of their games away from home this season. They're also in the top 10 in shooting the 3 ball away from home, top 3 in points allowed away from home as well. Now, total-wise, just 2 out of Toronto's last 7 stayed under the total of 220. Meanwhile, 5 out of Brooklyn's last 8 ball games got over the posted total themselves. So with all that said and done, give me the Raptors minus 11 and the over 220 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Friday's NBA playoff basketball action. Happy Friday to you guys. The weekend is finally here. You made it. All right, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 2-0 in our last 2 daily best play package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. We're also hitting at 71% in our last 7 daily best plays on that site as well. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, a link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Denver taking on Utah, 4 p.m. Eastern start time. Series knotted up at 1 game apiece. Now, the Nuggets are the 1.5-point favorite. Total's 219 flat. The Jazz are catching even money for an outright win. And if you like Utah catching the 1.5, they're minus 110 to cover. And despite tying